thank you for joining me on this Positive Thursday, the Funny Side of Life, Episode 9. Hello, 2020. I'm your host, Zorry Flower. Happy New Year to each one of you. 2020 is here. Let's go. It's about to go down.
It's God's beat maker.
Hey y'all, 2020 is here. I first and foremost want to thank God for allowing me to do this podcast. It's been 1 year since I've been doing my Positive Thursday. Actually, it started since 2017 when I started out doing videos. But my first podcast has been a whole year. And also, y'all want to say y'all can go on my YouTube page to see my videos for Positive Thursday that I posted from when I first started back in 2017. I will kindly appreciate it. And also, please subscribe. And I would appreciate that as well, too. I hope I'm not asking for too much. Enough about me. How was your New Year's? Did y'all get drink on? Have y'all ever got so drunk that you pass out sleeping and you forget where you was at? That happened to me on many of occasions. When I was into clubbing and drinking, I got so drunk. All I can remember was waking up in bed, thinking I was home, but actually it was a guy bed that I was lying beside. That was something that I was lying with, and I jumped up out of his bed so fast. It was like I turned into Superwoman because the way I flew out his front door. And to make the situation even more funny, everyone, I didn't even really have any clothes on. All I had was my bra and panties on. Crazy things we do when we get drunk. I tell you. As the 2020 year was rolling in, I was reflecting, thinking about all the good and bad things that went down in 2019 in my life. I mean, some really funny SHIT went down. Number one, the first one was, I kept having car problems. I used to have this Chrysler, 2006 Chrysler. Some kind of electrical part went wrong on the steering wheel, and it was going to cost me an arm and a leg to get it fixed. So all during the summertime, right, y'all, I was walking. My legs and my feet was my car. Vroom. It paid off because I lost almost like 10 pounds. And not only just that, I was feeling damn good. I was feeling good, not only on the outside, but on the inside. When you want something done right, you have to do it your damn self. Everybody is not always who they say they are. That's why it's important to check your circle, to see who's adding to your life and who's not adding. That's another thing I was reflecting about. And also, getting older is not a bad thing because you gain a lot of wisdom and knowledge about life lessons. And putting yourself first and learning how to self-love is the main key to opening up that big old door for new beginnings in life. That's some of the things I was reflecting about when the new year hit. And this is another one. Life is what you make it to be. It's like painting a picture. Remember being in second or third grade and the teacher would say, draw something, and you would draw yourself making a long line that looked like a stick. And trying to keep the faith in yourself and feel God, and trying to keep the faith in yourself and God when obstacles start to happen in life, and trying to stay away from food and drinks that makes you go to the bathroom.
Oh, you won't, boy, damn.
Charles, can I use your bathroom, please?
What you gonna do? Number one, number two.
Number two.
You ain't gonna drop no stinking loads here. If I drop a stinking load, it's gonna be me. What the hell you want, boy, damn?
Charles, can I use your bathroom, please?
What you gonna do? Number one, number two.
Number two.
You ain't gonna drop no stinking loads here. If I drop a stinking load, it's gonna be me.
Let's stop.
Questions to ask each one of you listeners. As the ball was dropping on New Year's Eve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Remember that on Sesame Street, y'all, when they used to do the count, I think it was the count, they used to count, he was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So anyway, as the ball was dropping, and, for New Year's, I want to ask each one of y'all, do y'all had a New Year revolution in mind? And also, what do y'all believe is the most popular New Year's resolution that mostly 90% of people have? Drum roll. And the number one answer is losing weight, which I can totally agree with. And I know some of you listeners can as well, too. Because that was one of my New Year's revolutions, and I know it was probably many of y'all New Year's revolution as well, too. I was stuck weighing 224 pounds year after year. And then I went through a cycle of 224. So each year was in, I would say, okay, I want to lose weight. Year after year after year, I was stuck in weighing 224 pounds. So when 2017 came in, I pushed hard like I never did before to get the weight off of me. It was like I was having a baby. And currently now I weigh 160 pounds. And what helped me was my faith in God, my determination that gave me the drive. And I also had a strong why I was doing what I was doing about as far as losing weight. It was because of my kids. Also, I wanted to feel more better about myself. And also, like I'm doing now, I'm able to talk to each one of you. Because if you don't have your health, you can't do anything. I believe that. If you don't have good health, you can't do anything at all. And one of the things that I had to cut back on was eating a lot of fast food. So I know that has a lot of, how can I say, that can have a lot of factor in gaining a lot of weight. Like places like fast food places like Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Burger King. And you know what else I was sitting here thinking, y'all? I was thinking, right, where do they come up with all these names for these restaurants, right? So, for example, Wendy's, right? The guy Wendy's, the owner of Wendy's, he named Wendy's after his daughter. And I was thinking to myself, okay, if I had a restaurant, a franchise, what would I name it? What would y'all name y'all restaurant franchise? Will y'all name it after your kids, or will y'all even name it after yourself? That's a funny question, right? And McDonald's.
To listen to the full episode of this Positive Thursday, The Funny Side of Life, Episode 9, Hello 2020, go to Zoe Flower Anchor FM.